Italy. It is a beautiful country. It is famous for pizza, pasta, and very fast cars. In the 1960s, one man is the king of these cars. His name is Enzo Ferrari. Enzo is a legend. He builds red race cars. They are loud, fast, and exciting. Everyone wants to drive a Ferrari. Enzo knows this. He is very proud. He walks around the factory like a boss. He wears dark sunglasses and acts very important. He thinks, "I am the best. No one is better than me." He sells cars to people, but he only cares about racing. If a customer complains, Enzo does not care. He thinks the customers are the problem, not the cars. But there is another man in Italy. His name is Ferruccio Lamborghini. He is very different from Enzo. Ferruccio does not make race cars. He makes tractors. Tractors are big, strong machines for farms. They are slow, but they are very useful. After the big war, Italy needs to grow food. So everyone buys Ferruccio's tractors. Ferruccio becomes very, very rich. He has pockets full of money. He is a good mechanic, and he loves machines. Because he is rich, he buys the best cars in the world. He buys a Mercedes, a Jaguar, and of course, he buys a Ferrari. Ferruccio drives his Ferrari on the road. He wants to go fast. He wants to have fun. But there is a big problem. The car breaks. Specifically, the clutch breaks. The clutch is the part of the car that helps you change gears. When Ferruccio drives fast, the clutch fails. Clunk! The car stops moving well. Ferruccio is annoyed. He takes the car to the shop. They fix it. He drives it again. Clunk! It breaks again. This happens 3 or 4 times. Ferruccio is not just a rich man. He is also a mechanic. He understands engines. One day, he gets very angry. He decides to fix the car himself. He tells his mechanics to take apart the Ferrari engine. They look inside. Ferruccio is shocked. He looks at the broken clutch. He sees that it is a cheap part. Actually, it is the same part he uses in his tractors. He cannot believe it. He pays a lot of money for a Ferrari, but it has tractor parts inside. Ferruccio fixes the problem quickly. He takes a strong clutch from one of his tractors. He puts it into his Ferrari. He tests the car. He drives fast. Vroom! The car works perfectly. The clutch does not break. The car is smooth and strong. Ferruccio is happy. He thinks, "See, it is simple. I can help Enzo make his cars better." So Ferruccio drives back to the Ferrari factory. He feels confident. He wants to have a friendly talk with Enzo. He walks into the office. Enzo is there. He looks serious. Ferruccio smiles and starts to speak. He says, "Enzo, Your cars are beautiful, but the clutch is not good. It breaks too easily. Enzo stops. He looks at Ferruccio. His face turns a little red. He does not like criticism. But Ferruccio continues. "Do not worry," Ferruccio says. "I used a part from my tractor. Now your car is perfect. You should use these parts too. This is a big mistake." Enzo Ferrari is a proud man. He thinks he is the king of cars. Now, a man who makes tractors is giving him advice. Enzo becomes furious. He stands up and shouts. He says, "The car is fine. The problem is you. You do not know how to drive." Ferruccio is surprised. He tries to speak, but Enzo interrupts him. He said, "You are just a farmer. You know how to drive a tractor, but you will never know how to drive a Ferrari." Then he points to the door. "Go away. Go back to your farm." Ferruccio leaves the room. He is quiet. He walks back to his car, but inside he is burning with anger. He is a very rich and successful businessman. He is not just a simple farmer. And he is an excellent mechanic. He thinks Enzo is rude. He thinks he is the only one who can make sports cars. He is wrong. Ferruccio drives home. He has a crazy idea. He calls a meeting with his factory workers. They usually build tractors. Ferruccio looks at them and says, "We are going to make a new machine." The workers ask, "Is it a bigger tractor?" Ferruccio shakes his head. "No. We are going to build a car. A sports car." He smiles a dangerous smile. "And it will be faster and better than a Ferrari." The workers are shocked. This is the start of a great war. Ferruccio Lamborghini has a plan, but he needs help. He is a genius with tractors, but he needs experts for sports cars. Luckily, Enzo Ferrari is not a very nice boss. Enzo shouts at his workers often. Because of this, many talented engineers leave the Ferrari factory. They are angry and looking for work. Ferruccio finds these engineers. He opens his arms and smiles. He says, "Come work for me. I will pay you well. And we will beat Enzo together." The engineers love this idea. So the tractor team gets to work. They work in a new factory near Bologna. Ferruccio has a strict rule. He says, "Ferrari cars are too loud and rough. My car must be different." He wants a car that is very fast, but also comfortable. He wants a car for a gentleman. In 1964, they finished the first car. It is called the 350 GT. It has a big, strong V12 engine. It is beautiful and smooth. Ferruccio drives it and smiles. It does not break. The clutch is strong. He sells the car to customers. They love it. They say, This is much better than a Ferrari. This is a good start. But Ferruccio wants to be the best. He wants to make something crazy. His young engineers have a wild idea. Usually the engine is in the front of the car, but race cars have the engine in the middle. The engineers ask, "Can we put the engine in the middle?" Ferruccio thinks about it. It is risky, but he says, "Yes, let's do it." The result is a car called the Miura. When the world sees the Miura, everyone stops breathing. It is stunning. It is low, wide, and looks like a dangerous animal. It looks fast, even when it is parked. It is the first true supercar. Everyone wants one. Rich people, movie stars, and kings call Ferruccio. They all shout, "I want a Miura!" Over at the Ferrari factory, the phone is not ringing. Enzo Ferrari hears the news. He sees pictures of the Miura everywhere. He is shocked. His face turns pale. He remembers the man he kicked out of his office. He called him a silly farmer. Enzo realizes his mistake. That farmer is now famous. And worse, the tractor car is faster and more beautiful than his cars. Enzo is not just angry now. He is nervous. He knows he has to fight back hard, or he will lose his crown forever. Enzo is right to be nervous. The Miura is a huge success. But Ferruccio Lamborghini is not finished yet. He wants to shock the world one more time. In the 1970s, his team unveils a new monster. It is called the Countach. The name comes from an Italian word. It basically means, "Wow," or "Oh my goodness." It is the perfect name. The car does not look like a normal car. It looks like a spaceship. It has sharp edges and flat surfaces. And the doors are crazy. They do not open out like a normal door. They open up into the air. It looks futuristic and wild. Every teenage boy in the world puts a poster of the Countach on his bedroom wall. Lamborghini is now the king of cool. Enzo Ferrari is nervous. This is a nightmare for him. The tractor man is stealing all the attention. Enzo yells at his engineers, "We need to go faster." So Ferrari builds new cars to fight back. They make the Berlinetta Boxer. It is powerful and fast. The fight gets serious. Every year, one company makes a fast car. Then the other company makes a faster car. Because of this fight, cars get better and better. Eventually, things change for the men. Ferruccio Lamborghini grows old. The business becomes difficult because of money problems in the world. But Ferruccio is smiling. He is right. He showed Enzo that a farmer can build a supercar. So in the 1970s, Ferruccio sells his car company. He retires. He buys a large piece of land and grows grapes to make wine. This is funny if you think about it. Years ago, Enzo told him, "Go back to your farm." Well, Ferruccio finally goes back to the farm. But he goes back as a winner. Enzo Ferrari keeps working until he is a very old man. He never stops loving racing. Today, both men are gone. But their companies are still enemies. It is the biggest battle in car history. If you want a car with racing history, you buy a Ferrari. If you want a car that looks like a crazy alien ship, you buy a Lamborghini. The world has these amazing machines because of one bad day. Enzo Ferrari was rude to a customer. That customer got angry and built an empire. It was a big mistake for Enzo, but it was great for us. The lesson is simple. Be nice to people, and never, ever make a tractor mechanic angry.